And right now he's facing the second baseman for the Bulldogs, Trevor Mason. Count currently is 2-0. That ball is hit over to second base. Zimdars fields it, bobbles it, and then throws it just a little wide, and pulled Carter Walden off the first base. And that one's going to be an E4. And the first E for Cody Zimdars this year. First game Cody's played in, Roy.
First game, yeah, first play. Yeah.
So very first play, you get thrown to the Bulldogs, actually.
Yeah.
And Cody will come back, but he's playing a different position right now, playing second base compared to his normal shortstop position, coming back from a knee injury that he sustained there in basketball. And so doctor says he's good to go. So Cody's out there, and we're excited he's back for the Cardinals. This is Gavin Holloman. He'll be pitching today for the Bulldogs. And again, Trevor Mason over at first base. We're underway. Nobody out here in the first inning. Second pitch there, third pitch, to Holloman is a strike. I was right the first time. It was the second pitch. It's 1-1 strike here to Holloman. Mason takes a normal lead. Looks like a good leadoff hitter over there. We could see him testing the waters early. The pitch to Holloman is a nice little slider. It breaks in there for a strike as it runs the count to 1-2 strikes. Beautiful day for baseball here in Louisville. Not a cloud in the sky. The wind is blowing out currently about 10, 15 miles an hour, so you want to keep the ball down. You get it up there, it's going to go a ways.
Oh, finally some break in the weather, right? A little warmth.
Oh, it's nice today, yes. High sky since there's no clouds in the sky, so a lot of times for the outfielders it's a little tougher to see the ball off the bat. And there is a ground ball to Ian Jones. There's one. And there's two for a 6-4-3 double play early on here in the first inning, as that is a nice little start to the game. Again, Ian Jones now playing shortstop for the Cardinals as they've moved Zimdars over as of now to kind of get his return back to the field at second base. But a 6-4-3 double play here in the first, and that's out number 2. Circle the 2. No runners on for Caleb Siebers. He's the shortstop for Carmi. The first pitch to Siebers is a ball. It's 1-0.
Nice play by Ian Jones right there.
Yeah, nice to see a routine double play be made. You got to take advantage of those situations. A lot of times in high school baseball, it's not.
That ball was hammered.
That ball is deep out to
And
left
it's gone.
field. We talked about it. You get the ball up in the wind, and it's going to go today. And a lesson to be learned for the pitchers today is that one wasn't really stung, but it left the yard probably 10 to 15 feet over the fence. And the Bulldogs are on the board 1-0 on a Caleb Siebers home run.
Yeah, that thing was it left quick. Wind just carried it.
Still 2 down here in the top of the first. It's Merrick Milburn now. He's the third baseman for the Bulldogs. And now you're really thankful for that 6-4-3 double play. Or it could be 3-0 quick.
For sure.
The Bulldogs do come in with a 8-0 record. They've had a really good spring to start this off. Our Cardinals currently setting at 3-5 and trying to improve on that today against a really good Carmi team. The first pitch to Siebers, Merrick Milburn, is a strike. It's 0-1. And Milburn way out in front of that breaking ball, pulls that one foul. And Jack is ahead in the count, 0-2. Jack Compton on the mound for the Cardinals. Sophomores, again, talked about it last fall. A lot of sophomores in this lineup for the Cardinals. And a nice pitch there by Jack. It's a squibbler. It looks like it's going to go foul. Jesse grabs that one. Widener playing third today. And he got it before it rolled back fair. And the count will remain the same. It's 0-2 here with 2 outs in the top of the first. It's nice to be back in the booth seeing some Cardinal baseball, Roy.
Yeah, Jesse. Look at Jesse's hair. He's growing that thing out, isn't he?
The hair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's flowing out there.
I see it blowing in the wind. I love it.
Yeah. And that is stung out to left field, too. Ball is down. Going to be an automatic double. Aiden Jones ends up getting that one back into his brother Ian. And the last 2 hitters have punished the Cardinals here a little bit as Merrick Milburn, the cleanup hitter, gets himself a double. And a nice job by Jones getting that one back in before it turned into a triple. And so now, with 2 down, the Bulldogs have a runner at second with Trayton Vickers up. Vickers is playing right field today for the Dogs. Carmi always has a history of always having good baseball over the years.
These guys look solid.
Here's the 0-1 to Vickers. Nice spot for that, just misses. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down here. If you're the Cardinals, you don't want any more runs here. We always talk about trying to get the early lead. Well, the Bulldogs already captured that. May be important to respond in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch to Vickers. Nice spot, just misses again. But if Jack stays down there, he's going to be okay. The 2-1, and Vickers fouls that one off over into the bean field. We'll try it again here with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Again, 1-0 early on here if you just joined us. It's a home run by Caleb Siebers, a 2-out homer, and then followed here. That was the run, followed by Merrick Milborn with a shot double. There is strike 3, but you got to throw him out before it's complete. Trenton Ingram throws down to Walden, and that will do it for the Bulldogs. But not before. They do put 1 on the board here in the top half of the first inning, and that's where we stand. Carmi 1, North Clay 0. We'll be back with the bottom half right after this.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Welcome back. We are in the bottom half of the first inning. It's Carmi 1, our North Clay Cardinals 0, but we haven't had a chance to hit yet. So excited to have our bats going here. This will be Ian Jones, Carter Walden, and Caden Craig. Ian starts that one off with a pop-up into center on the first pitch. It's the first out, and Carmi now have 1 out here in the bottom of the first. That leadoff hitter is always a struggle because you know that first pitch is probably going to be a strike, but
right.
Sometimes you want to swing at that, sometimes you want to see some pitches. And Walden fouls that one off. Pitching today for the Bulldogs, again, is Gavin Holloman. Breaking ball to Walden inside. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball hit over to short. Routine play is made. Tell you what, shortstop looked pretty good there. Caleb Sievers came up firing, fundamentally pretty strong over there at short.
Very solid. Made that look smooth.
Which you always want to be strong, short, second, and center. Always, they always say up the middle there, catching, you know.
Sure.
It looks like the Bulldogs are. This is Caden Craig. First pitch to Caden is a strike swinging. A lot of times I've noticed, even in the fall, a lot of teams will want to pitch Caden outside. And they do right there, and he gets a little pop-up. The wind is playing a little bit of tricks, but Siebers grabs that one. And on not too many pitches, I don't know how many there were. I'd say less than 10 pitches there, Roy. The Cardinals are 1, 2, 3, and we are done with the first inning. It remains the same. Carmi 1, North Clay 0, heading into the top half of the second right after this.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Already top half of the second inning, it's the Bulldogs from Carmi 1, our North Clay Cardinals 0. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Maxon O'Daniel. He is the catcher today. Then Hayden Sauls. And then Ty Hollinsworth is DHing today for the pitcher. On the mound for the Cardinals will be Jack Compton. And we're away here in the second. 1 ball, 1 strike early here to O'Daniel. That one's popped away. Want to give a shout out to my wife Jen and her mom Barb. Today they're down in Mount Vernon. Best wishes, guys. One ball and 2 strikes. First shout out of the year, Roy.
Yes, nice. I like that.
And that one is going to be fouled off, and Widener grabs it. And it's 1 ball here and 2 strikes to Maxon O'Daniel. Beautiful day for baseball. If you're in the area and don't have a whole lot to do and want to just be outside, come on down to the game. I mean, I'm not trying to discourage you from listening to Roy and myself, but it is really, really nice out here today. 2 balls and 2 strikes from Compton. That one's missed in the dirt, and when O'Daniel has ran it full, 3-2. Nobody down here in the top half of the second. Again, just to recap, Bulldogs up 1-0 on a home run by Caleb Siebers, the shortstop, and that's where we stand. Jesse's getting his fill over here of ground ball fouls here.
Jesse getting steps in today.
Yeah, he is. Of course, Jesse and Ethan Kinsler just got back from playing in the NTC LPC basketball all-star game. They both did very well. Went to the game. I was proud of both of how they played. And that is strike 3 to O'Daniel, and that is the second strikeout here for Jack Compton, and we're only in the second inning. Either way, those guys did awesome, and wanted to wish them a congratulations. This will be the first baseman, Hayden Sauls, and he's followed by Ty Hollinsworth. I'll get that. He's a DH today. And a nice spot for that one. Just misses, but a really good location by Compton. Two balls and no strikes here to the Bulldog first baseman. Again, the Bulldogs come in 8-0. They're on fire, Roy.
Yeah, that's a great start right there.
Cardinals coming in on this one 3-5. Always play a tough schedule, which is always what we like. Get towards the end of the year, all of a sudden we feel like that pays off.
That's right.
The Cardinals will be at Freeburg, Marissa, next game on Saturday, so we travel. And that is a strike. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Sauls.
I like Jack's pace now. I like this pace right here for him.
Yeah, we talk about a lot. Pace is big. You get in a little rhythm. You don't want to break it. Outfield playing normal depth. Infield same. Nice breaking ball, and that is
Great
another
pitch.
strikeout for Compton. As Jack starts to settle down, the last 3 hitters, you had Vickers, O'Daniel, and Sauls have all went down on strikeouts. Let's see if he can get 4 in a row here for Ty Hollinsworth. Hollinsworth is the DH today for Tyson Spicer.
Big cut.
Big old cut, fouls it back. I'm always a fan of the big cuts. You're going to get up there. Don't get cheated. Let
That's
it rip.
right. I love that cut. Lefty, too.
And that cut wasn't real great as it was a check swing. Ball gets under Ian Jones's glove and a 2-out error as Hollinsworth will reach first base. So the Bulldogs put a runner at first with 2 down, and that'll bring up the the center fielder, Cade Allen.
That was a weird angle for Ian to come in.
Yeah, just didn't get his glove. You know, when you're on the run there,
Right.
it's a tough play. You got to
Right.
really focus on getting that glove down, and then if you do, you still got to make a throw on the run. And that one misses just up a little bit. So Allen trying to extend the inning here for the Bulldogs. Runner at first, 2 down. And that one gets by Ingram. To me, that one was probably considered a pass ball. And hope that doesn't come back to haunt us, as now Hollinsworth is in scoring position. The outfield has to play a little deep because of the wind. And that's to the advantage right now of the Bulldogs. Little blooper could get Hollinsworth in. He's going to be
right.
running with 2 outs. And there is a base hit up the middle. And here comes the play at the plate. No, they're going to hold him.
Okay.
I'm glad they held him because I think he was a shoo-in for scoring. And the Bulldogs have a runner at first and third with 2 down. I think it's a good call by the coach. You got your leadoff guy coming up. Let him earn it.
Right.
So a nice single up the middle by Cade Allen. Hollinsworth's over at third now. Allen at first. It's a first and third situation for the Cardinals. We'll see how they handle that. But I probably wouldn't take the bat out of the hand of Trevor Mason, who's playing second today. Runner does go, and Ingram just lets him have it. Decides not to chance it as you have that runner at third. You do have 2 outs, so probably a good move there by Trenton. And Mason with the runners at second and third here for him now. That ball's popped up out of play on the right side. We'll go right back at here with 1 ball and 1 strike. Your infield is Walden over at first. Zemdar is at second. Jones at third. Jones at short. Widener at third. And Trenton Ingram behind the plate right now. Of course, Compton pitching. Nice little breaking ball. Lands right where it needs to go. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here.
Good pitch there.
So Jack trying to get out of this second and third. Give us a little momentum going here into the bottom of the second if we could. Jack's had a good spring so far throwing the ball. Here's the 1-2. And that is going to be a swinging strike. He gets by Ingram. Hollinsworth tumbles in there and gets him another run. And, man, the errors come back to get you, don't they, Roy?
That's right.
So that is a swinging strikeout. But Mason does gain first base. And even more important, Kate Allen is at third now, and they're right back in the same position, first and third. And if you're Carmi, aren't you just going to send that runner? We've already showed our hand. We're not going to throw it down, especially if he's your leadoff runner. All right, this will be Gavin Holloman. He rounded out into a 6-4-3 double play in the first. Throw over, almost got him.
Ooh, close play.
You know, he looked down for a second. That's a golden rule when you take a leadoff. You're never, ever to look down. As soon as he looks down, Jack hurled it over there.
Yeah, good move by Jack, by the way.
2-0 here. Bulldogs over the Cardinals in the second inning.
Good
and that
pitch.
is a strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch. That wind's really blowing now.
Yeah, it is. Be careful here. The ball gets in the air. It's going to go a long way.
That's right.
Runner's going to go on this one, I bet you. There he goes. Right down the middle. I guess it wasn't, as it's called a ball. Kate Allen, Trevor Mason is now at second on a stolen base. Second and third again for the Bulldogs. Gavin Holloman up. He's the pitcher for the Bulldogs. And Jack's going to take another look at this one. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 down here in the top half of the second. And that one misses just low, but a really good spot. So a couple pass ball, maybe a wild pitch. I'm not the official scorer. That have hurt us this inning a little bit, along with the error early, or error with 2 outs. Swing and a miss on a little breaking ball. And now we're 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down. It's a big out right here in the game, Roy, because Carmi's good. They're not going to let a whole lot of runs up.
That's right.
Big play in the game early on. And
Good
just
pitch.
misses. And that runs the count full, 3-2.
Good pitch by Jack there.
The ball is hit up the middle. It gets by. There's a single. 1 run in. No throw to home. 2 runs in. And Gavin Holloman gets himself 2 RBIs on another hit up the middle as Allen and Mason score to make it a 4-0 lead for the Bulldogs. Strange inning, Roy. Jack, 3 strikeouts in the inning, and we've let up 3 runs. You normally don't see that. Normally 3 strikeouts, you're in the dugout.
That's right. I'm confused as to why we didn't throw there.
Yeah, it should have went after it. Caleb Sieber's up. Throw down from Ingram. Snap throw a little late. In the outfield for the Cardinals, in right field is Evan Clifton, in center is Caden Craig, and over in left is Aiden Jones. Right now we just got to stop the bleeding a little bit, get an out. This inning's been a little different. There hadn't been a hard hit ball hit. As the first inning, there were a couple.
Errors just really got to us here.
Yes. Siebers homered last time up. Looks like a good ball player in the field and hitting. I would be real careful about getting the ball up to Siebers. And he did, got away with that one as it's fouled it straight back. 1-2. Not a bad time to run here either with Mr. Siebers up. A strike, he's probably swinging at it. A ball is probably going to get you a runner in scoring position. And there he goes. Swing and fouled off. Trenton couldn't hold on to that one, and we'll try it again here with 1 ball and 2 strikes. 4-1 if you just joined us. Carmi did get 1 in the first off of a Caleb Siebers home run. That's who's hitting right now. And then 3 here in the second with all 2 outs. Ball's hit over to Jones. He's going to easily flip that over to Zimdars, and that will do it for the Bulldogs. But not before the Dogs put 3 up on the board in the top half of the second to make it a 4-0 score, and that's where we're at. It's Carmi 4, North Clay 0. Got to get the bats going early here as we go into the bottom half of the second inning.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic Famous Maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back. Going into the bottom half of the second, the Carmi Bulldogs taking an early lead on our Cardinals. It's 4-0. For our Cards, it's Trenton Ingram, Jesse Widener, and Aiden Jones. He'll be followed by Evan Clifton as somebody gets on. The first pitch to Ingram is a ball. It's 1-0. Trenton hits that one down the line, gets by the third baseman. They are played right down the line, so that's probably going to be, Trenton's going to be held to a single. But the most important thing, base runners, right, Roy?
Yes, sir.
So a nice job of hitting there by Trenton Ingram. Now it's up to Jesse Widener to keep things going here. Nobody down here.
Oh, now I hear their walk-in music.
Okay.
Maybe they just got it going.
Doesn't seem as loud.
Yeah. Ooh.
And did that get Jesse in the head?
It sure did.
Jesse waddling around there a little bit, wobbling, excuse me. And that got him. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. He was a little on the wobbly side there.
Yeah, he did. Coach Freck going to go down there and check him out. I bet Jesse's pretty tough. So
he's a gamer.
There, he's heading to first. Thought for a second he was heading to the dugout. I thought, oh, no, this is a little worse than what we thought. His bell got rung, though.
Yeah.
He'll probably be feeling that one later.
Yeah, he took a little different step there for a minute.
You got a trainer over there, Roy?
I'm not sure who that is.
Is that Will?
I think it is Will.
Yeah. Will does a good job.
He does.
I think Jesse's going to be okay. All right, so Widener gets hit by a pitch. He advances to first. Trenton Ingram now at second base. Cardinals with their first 2 base runners on the day. This will be Aiden Jones up to the plate. Aiden takes that one inside. 2 heaters up and in.
Yes, sir.
Jones fouls that one off into the right bean field over there. Widener's got a big old lead at first base, as he should, as nobody's holding him on. So if Aiden could pop one in the gap, we could have 2 runs right here. Nobody down. Important to get that runner over with only 1 out or less. Too early in the game to be bunting. And that ball is hit to short. 6, 4, 3, as the Bulldogs get out of a big part of their problems with a 6-4-3 double play.
I thought he pulled off.
He was definitely close if he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So Jones grounds out into 6-4-3 double play, and both teams now have their version of the 6-4-3 as the Cardinals got one in the first. Trenton Ingram now advances to third base, and this is Evan Clifton. Need to get on the board right here, Roy.
Yeah, put something up,
Get
right?
a little confidence
Yes.
back, and then start to just chip away. I think Jack's pitching well enough where we could get some stops. Clifton fouls that one back. It's quickly 0-2 here to Evan. 2 down in the bottom half of the second inning. It's the Carmi Bulldogs 4, our North Clay Cardinals 0. But Cardinals threatening right now with Ingram over at third. Ben Suzuki on deck for the Cards, and then he's followed by Cody Zimdars. This will be Cody's first at-bat of the entire season. Breaking ball, got him.
Did he call
Tag
it?
him, and that is it. Oh, I thought they just called a strike. I didn't think they called the swinging.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take it. Clifton goes 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes to Evan. And there they got him as Clifton strikes out. Strands Ingram over at third, and the Cardinals settle for 0 here in the bottom of the second, and that's where we stand. It's Carmi 4, our Cardinals 0. Going towards the top of the third. We'll be right back. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Communications. Already the top half of the third here in Louisville. It's Carmi 4, North Clay 0. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Merrick Milborn, Trayton Vickers, and Maxon O'Daniel. And the Cardinals need a 0 here this inning. Roy, we got some changes?
Yeah, we've got Aiden Jones now on the mound, and we now have Evan Clifton left field. Jack Compton is now in center field, and Caden Craig going to right field.
So no new players in, just moving pieces of the puzzle around as Craig moves to right field. Jones comes in from left field to pitch, and then Clifton moves over to left field, and Compton stays in center.
That looked like a good pitch right there.
Milburn 3-0 here, and I'm like, Roy, I thought that was pretty decent. Dead red here, 3-0. And that means 4-0, and that means you get to go first base on a walk. So a leadoff walk there by Merrick Milburn, and that brings up Trayton Vickers. Last time up, Vickers struck out. But I guess the point is you immediately have a base runner. Hopefully Aiden will settle down here. Try to go battle Vickers, O'Daniel, and Sulls. Already in the third. Game's moving right along. Like I said earlier, beautiful day for a baseball game. First opening day, Roy, of big league ball.
Right.
Yeah. Big old lead over there by Milburn. I could see them trying to test Ingram a little bit more here, too.
Definitely.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Trayton Vickers, the right fielder for the Bulldogs. That one's
Beanfield?
fouled off.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it. Sometimes I lose track of it.
Right. It was hitting those purple flowers back there.
Looks like we got some good ball retrievers over there.
Yeah.
Those guys are eating it up. A lot of hustle, too. It's not just like walk to go get the ball. It's like full-blown sprint. Ball gets by Walden on a pickoff throw. And Milburn is going to head to second. Walden running it back in. And, again, the Cardinals struggling a little bit defensively today.
Right.
I didn't really even see the throw. Don't know whose fault it was. We're not going to worry about it. Just move on. This is Vickers now trying to get Milburn in. Nice job there by Ingram. Runner is going, and another advancement right there. Just advancing without getting hits.
Right.
So Milburn all the way around the diamond almost, as he led off with a walk. And now Vickers in a really nice spot to get himself an RBI. All you got to do is pop it out in the outfield right now, and you got another run if you're the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just put a smooth stroke on one.
And that's the approach he should be taking too. Sometimes you wonder about their approaches. Infield coming in for Coach Freck, which I don't disagree with. You kind of got to stop the bleeding. Any ball hitting the infield, they're going home if the runner goes. And Jones misses low and away, runs the count full. You don't want to get a first and third situation again here, because that automatically gives you pretty much a second and third situation.
Right. Almost automatic for sure.
Here's a 3-2. Ball is hit to Zimdar's line drive, throw over to third. Double play, big play for the Cardinals right there, as needed a stop. Not only did we get a stop, also got the double off on third base. Big play there by Cody. And nice job there by Jesse getting over to get the double play on Vickers. A nice hard hit ball. So that one's going to be recorded. 4, 5, first and second. Circle those. And now bases are empty for Maxon O'Daniel.
Huge play there.
Yeah, big time.
Good
we need a little
play.
momentum. Maybe
Right.
that can get us going. Breaking ball misses low. Now the wind seems to be shifting just a little bit.
Right.
Was blowing out early. Now it's more of a south to north wind. Here's the 1-1 to O'Daniel. Misses low outside. It's 2-1. One thing about Carmi, I have noticed they don't swing it a whole lot of pitches out of the zone, Roy. Pretty disciplined.
That's very disciplined hitters.
And just misses outside on that one. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Maxon O'Daniel. Don't want to do a 2-out walk here. And that is called a strike. I don't think he wanted to call that a strike, but he did. And a nice job by Aiden going all the way full here. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the third. Cardinals got a big double play to get out of a running score, and that is strike 3 to Maxon O'Daniel. And that's going to do it for the Bulldogs as the Cardinals put up their first 0 on the defensive end of the day and leave the score here. Carmi 4, North Clay 0. We'll be back hopefully getting some hits here soon in the bottom of the third. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Communications.
Dedicated, devoted, and driven. The folks at Amy Lee Realty are here to find you the home that you deserve. Born and raised in Clay County and northern Wayne County, the real estate needs of our area are Amy Lee's expertise. Check out Amy Lee's Facebook page for current promotions or browse local listings at amyleerealty.com. Or if you're looking to buy something new or sell your property, come into Amy Lee Realty in Flora to see what she can do for you. Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
I think if we can, it's towards the bottom of the lineup. It'll be Ben Suzuki, then Cody Zimdars in back at the top with Ian Jones. Nice to see Ben getting some hacks out there, Roy.
Yeah, let's see. Let's get us going here, Benny Buckets.
Right down to shoot as Suzuki takes the first pitch as a strike. It's 0-1. Ben DHing today for Jack Compton. Jack has now moved out to center field. Ben takes that one up high. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Suzuki, another sophomore. Lineup is full of them, full of sophomores.
This is a big sophomore class. A lot of good athletes on here. A lot of good kids.
Two balls and 1 strikes to Suzuki. Ben is kind of the first hitter to look at a lot of pitches.
That's right. Big contrast in the number of pitches between both pitchers right now.
Exactly. The Holloman hasn't had to throw many pitches until right now, so good job by Ben. Here's a 3-1. Did it get him in the head again?
It did.
Oh, man. Hard to see from our viewpoint, but I think Ben got hit as well in the head.
Yeah, it sounded like he got hit in the helmet there.
I tell you, when Holloman misses, he really misses.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big difference in the number of pitches between both teams right now. We got Holloman with 21 pitches, and North Clay has 68 pitches.
Oh, my.
So.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. And probably a little bit of a reason that we're the 4-0 lead right now.
That's right.
Got to work a lot harder to get those outs. Hopefully Ben's all right. They're keeping the trainer busy over there today with him and Jesse both getting hit in the head, which can be scary. Both of them are pretty tough kids. Ben's going to sit right there, and he's not going to get out, that's for sure. And this will be the first at-bat for the year for Cody Zimdars. Cody went down with a knee injury in basketball, missed probably 3 or 4 weeks of the end of the season, and now has missed at least 2 to 3 weeks, and that one came after his head too. Holy cow. Not intentional in any way, but man, if he's missing high and up and in. Either way, it's again Cody's first at bat of the season. Roy, it's nice seeing him out there. It's been a while. I'll take that one outside. Suzuki over at first on a hit by a pitch. And the catcher could not locate the ball.
Could not locate the ball.
I looked down for a second. I see Ben running to second. And Ben's going to get him into second base. And now the Cardinals have a runner at second. Again, we talked about getting at least 1 this inning. Cody, good hitter up. First at bat this year. See if he can get Suzuki home. He's followed by Ian Jones and then Carter Walden. 3-0 to Zimdars. And there is strike 1 as it goes 3-1. Outfield normal depth. Base hit will get Suzuki home. And that ball is popped out to left field. Should be playable. Got up in the wind, carried some, but is caught out there by Tyson Spicer. And that is the first out of the inning. It's nice to get Cody in at bat, though, right?
Right.
Now he can loosen up a little bit. Back at the top of the order now with Ian Jones, and he's followed by Carter Walden. Let's get this runner home here, fellas. Bulldogs got 1 in the first and 3 in the second. And that's where we're at, 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. The Cardinals did put up a 0 on the Dogs that last inning, and we need more of that. Can't fall behind a good team for too long. Holloman to Jones, breaking ball, and that is a strike one. You know, he's locating his breaking ball a lot better than he's locating that fastball.
Right.
So you may see a lot more of those coming. Jonesy takes that one low. 3-1. Let's get another runner on.
Ian doing a good job here right now. Good plate approach.
And ball 4, and Jonesy heads over to first base. Cardinals have runners at first and second now with only 1 down. We're at the top of the order as Ian was the leadoff guy. Now it's Carter up. Carter gets into one. He could get a 4-3 game real quick here.
That's right.
That's maybe coach is just telling him, hey, just unload on one here.
Pick a good pitch, right?
Yep, that's for sure. So you have Jones at first, Suzuki at second, and Walden at the plate with 1 down. Cardinals still looking for their first run of the day. Holloman lifted his leg like he was going home, but I think Walden had called timeout, and now here we go. Just misses low. It's 1-0 to Carter. Big inning here for us. We got to get a couple in.
Carter just needs to be smart here. He's probably going to try to keep that ball low. Not that one.
I think he's trying to. Just didn't locate on that one. It's 2-0. Definitely going to keep the ball low, Roy. You're right. Here's a 2-0 to Walden, and he was swinging hard on like that. I like that swing. Just a little early on it.
Right. That was a nice cut.
And that's the first action we've seen of the Puma all spring there as he just jumped right out of the box, barehanded. Perfect throw back to the pitcher.
Hasn't missed a beat.
No. Here's a 2-1. Walden takes that one. Little up. That could have been either way, but either way, it's called up for a ball. And now here's your count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Carter, load up for 1 pitch here.
Make it a good one.
The 3-1 misses, and that is –
oh,
my goodness. It does not miss.
Oh, wow.
Called that one a strike.
I'm really confused on what to mark on. Wow.
Okay, 3 balls and 2 strikes now. That was ball 4 if you ask me. Walden pops that one out to right field. Runners better get back quick. Second baseman under it. Well, that's a big call there all of a sudden now, Roy. You'd have the bases loaded, one out. And now you got first and second with 2 down. That was ball 4 if you ask me.
Well, I'll say it. What a bad call. My gosh.
And now it's up to Caden Craig with 2 down. Let's see if they throw Caden outside here a little bit. He has done a good job at times going with the ball. First one straight inside. It's ball 1. Big spot for Caden here. And quickly 2-0. But don't want to strand these runners out here. It's been tough to get base runners. Caden fouls that one straight back. That was probably ball 3. But a nice hack there either way. Here's a 2-1 to Craig. Nice eye there by Caden as he takes that one up high. 3 balls and 1 strike here. And Holloman has thrown quite a few pitches just this inning, Roy.
That he has.
Craig fouls that one back, and now it's 3-2. 3-2, 2 outs. So the runners will be going on the pitch to the plate. Jones at first, Suzuki at second, and that ball is hit. Got past the first baseman, and they hold Suzuki over at third. I didn't see that one, Roy. Was that an error or a hit?
I did not either.
Well, either way, we're not the official scorer. I'll just give it Caden a hit on that. But it looked like it did hit the glove of the first baseman. If that was the case, then that's probably an error unless he was going for it. So either way, it's bases loaded for the Cardinals, which is a good thing. Jones at second, Caden Craig at first, and Ben Suzuki over at third. And it's time for Trenton Ingram to get another hit. First time up, he got himself a hit. It's actually been the only hit of the game for the Cardinals. Trenton takes that one for a ball. Big part of the game here again, Roy. Let's just get one. Let's start with that. Here's the 1-1 to Ingram. Breaking ball misses in. 2-1. Nice job of hitting by Trenton. Big spot in the game. You want to hit a good pitch. The 2-1 is a swinging tip. That evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch of the game here. Breaking ball. Ingram hits it right over. Did he catch it, Roy? He did. First baseman climbs the ladder and catches that one. And the Cardinals leave 3 stranded as they put up another 0 there, as had many situations there with runners scoring position, just couldn't get it across, and that's where we stand still. It's the Carmi-White County Bulldogs 4, North Clay 0. We'll be back with the top half of the 4th right after this.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales.
0, Carmi over North Clay. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Hayden Souls, Ty Hollinsworth, and then Cade Allen. Cardinals really needed to put up 1 at least that last inning. Kind of struggled getting base runners until the last inning.
That's
so
right.
Just,
yeah, that was.
You got to take advantage when you get it. This is a good Carmi team too. So,
excuse me.
That ball is hit
right
pretty
over his head,
deep, and it goes right over the head. I think that's Ingram now playing left field. And is that Trenton out left? Yes, it is. Ball went right over Trenton's head, 2-hop the fence, and Souls has himself a leadoff double here in the 4th. This will be the DH, Ty Hollinsworth. Last time up, Hollinsworth got on an error and ended up scoring. He swings a big stick, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
He swings it hard, too. I like that. And Jones misses outside. It's 1-0. So I assume that Gavin catching now. Gavin Hostleton.
I'm trying to figure out who's catching now.
So Clifton, I think, is now out of the game. Hostleton in for Clifton, and then moving Ingram out to left. And Hostleton coming in to catch. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ty Hollinsworth. You have Hayden Souls at second base. He's looking to get a big lead there. And that one's just missed as well. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. hits the inside corner on that one. It's 2-2 here to Ty Hollinsworth, the DHing for Tyson Spicer today. Trying to get this run home. Nobody down here in the fourth. And he drills that one. That's a one-hopper to Caden Craig. Caden does a nice job getting the ball back in. No chance for the run to come home. But you can just tell by the way Hollinsworth swings it, he's going to hit the ball hard.
Right.
So that advances Souls to third, Hollinsworth to first with nobody out. And it's Cade Allen. We'll have a pinch runner there in for Hollinsworth. I can't see his number, otherwise we'll try to figure it out there. Never easy to see it. And now this is Cade Allen.
Cade had himself a hit right down the middle the last time.
Yeah, got himself a couple RBIs, I think.
Yeah, and then back to the top.
Well, we're once again in that first and third situation. Let's see how the Cardinals handle that. You do have a pinch runner in there, and there he is being sent. Hostleton throws down, I like it, and gets the out. So we went from not throwing it to throwing it down, and a nice job by Gavin Hostleton throwing that out. Runner does not advance from third, and so a huge out for the Cardinals right there as the pinch runner for Hollinsworth was caught stealing. Allen still in a position to get that run home from third. Let's see if the Cardinals can put a stop to that. The infield is in. They'll be going home with the ball. Pretty impressive throw there by Gavin.
That was nice.
Wind starting to blow out again. Allen fouls that one just right on the line there. It went foul when Carter grabbed it. I think when he grabbed it, he knocked it fair. And we'll try it again here with 1 ball and 1 strike and 1 out.
That wind blowing the way it is, Trenton might want to back up a little bit.
Yes, sir. It doesn't take much right now.
No.
Looks like we're going to have a little meeting here between Jones and the umpires, or just the umpires. Yeah, just the umpires. Not sure what they're discussing, unless that ball was fair somehow.
One, 2.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Okay.
Okay.
Bulldogs trying to get this run home from third. Put another one up for Cardinals trying to stop that by having the infield in. All he needs to do is pop one in the outfield. He's got it. Strike 3 as Allen goes down on a huge strikeout there by Aiden Jones. He kind of went fishing for that one, Roy.
Sure did.
And now 2 down. The infield will go back to normal position. And this is the top of the order. This is Trevor Mason. Last time up, Mason struck out, but reached first on the, I guess, a passed ball. Breaking ball misses to Trevor, and it's 1-0. Cardinals dodging some bullets here lately. Got to dodge this one as well, then get some runs, man. Ball's popped out between left and right. Trenton Ingram on the run, and he squeezes it as the Cardinals strand the Hayden Sauls over at third base. He was at third with nobody out, and so a big inning for the Cardinals as they put a 0 up on the board. Much needed 0 as the Bulldogs still have a 4-0 lead over our Cardinals. Hopefully the bats will start to kick in here in the bottom of the fourth. That's exactly where we're going here, as it's 4-0 here as North Clay trails the Carmi Bulldogs. We'll be back right after this.
Head on down to Boyd Discount Furniture and Mattress Center in Wayne City, Illinois. The finest names in comfort, beauty, and function, like Ashley, Serta, and Brooks, are waiting for you on both sides of the main drag in downtown Wayne City. Head on down to Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center or BoydFern.com for huge selections of sofas, sectionals, recliners, leather furniture, beds, mattress sets, sleeper sofas, coffee. Big on value, all roads lead to Boyd's. Office furniture.
Carson Auction Realty is the one-stop shop for all your real estate needs. With over 40 years in business, Carson Auction Realty is the only company in the area that offers public auctions, real estate brokerage, and certified appraisals. If you're considering selling your farm, home, or commercial property, give us a call, and we can assist you in every step of your real estate sale, from pricing your property correctly to properly marketing to find any potential buyers, and most importantly, selling property for top dollar. To contact us, go to our website, carsonauctionrealty.com, or call our office at 662-4911.
Give me our lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
Welcome back to North Clay High School baseball. Currently 4-0 as the Carmi Bulldogs come into town right now and take an early lead, and then have just sustained it as the Cardinals stranded 3 runners last inning. Trying to get those runners back going. This is Jesse Widener up. Jesse pops that one out to center. Should be playable. And it is 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th. I imagine, I know he threw a lot of pitches that last inning. Did I keep pronouncing this wrong, Holloman, but I still imagine he's way be under our pitch count.
Right, he's a 49 to our 81.
Yeah. This is Aiden Jones. Aiden's currently pitching. Started off in left field. First pitch to Aiden's a swinging strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball misses outside. Caden Craig warming up over in the Cardinal bullpen. We may see Caden come in and throw the rest of the game. Jack Compton did get the start. He basically lasted for a couple innings there, and then Aiden Jones came in, and maybe that's the plan, is for a couple guys to just throw 2 or 3 innings and get a lot of arms going today. Fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Aiden Jones. 1 down in the 4th. Carmi-White County leads our Cardinals 4-0. Swing and a miss, and that is out number 2 quickly here in the 4th inning as Jones goes down swinging. That's only actually the second strikeout of the whole day for the Cardinals. And Roy, who we got up here? I have Evan Clifton on the lineup card. But
I believe this is Gavin Hasselton.
This is probably Gavin.
Yep.
Gavin came in for Evan and then changed positions as Ingram went out to left, and Gavin is catching now. First pitch, obviously, to Gavin. It's a strike. It's 0-1. High on that one. It's 1-1. Gavin, only a junior, got another year left here. And Holloman misses outside on that one. 2 balls and 1 strike to Gavin Hasselton. 2 down here in the 4th. Need base runners, fellas. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Was a good cut. Again, if you get it up in the air, it's going. We've just not been able to get that done yet today. Long game, though. Swing and a miss. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Bulldogs from Carmi. We still have the same score. It's Carmi 4, North Clay 0. We'll be back with the top half of the 5th inning right after this.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance.
For over 50 years, at your locally owned and operated Rural King Supply in Salem and Olney, we've helped you and your neighbors enjoy an easy country lifestyle. We carry the most thorough sporting goods department around with a huge variety of hunting and fishing gear, camping equipment, and a variety of firearms for any need. Our team is here to help you find whatever you need. Open every day, it's Rural King in Salem and Olney, your locally owned farm and home store.
We are now in the top half of the fifth inning. Thanks for sticking with us here. It's Carmi 4, North Clay 0. Boys need to get a 0 here and then start to put a little rally together here to get some runs on the board. It's doable. We'll have a pitching change as Aiden Jones will be out. Caden Craig now pitching. I think Aiden's actually went out to right field, so no new players will be in the game. So the outfield looks like Ingram, Compton, and Jones. The infield now is Hosselson behind the plate, Widener at third, Jones at short, Zimdars at second, Walden at first, and Caden Craig is the new pitcher. First pitch from Caden is a foul ball. Nice job of starting off early.
Yeah, Caden's got a nice motion, good wide, long stride on him.
Yeah, I think he's thrown quite a bit already this spring. That one misses inside. This is Gavin Holloman, the pitcher. First time up, went 6-4-3 in a double play. Second time up, singled. And he lays into that one. Ball hit out to right field. Nice job there by Aiden Jones squeezing that one. That was not easy, as it was more of a line drive than a pop-up. And the first out here in the fifth is recorded. F9, let's circle the 1. And now let's invite Caleb Siebers up to the plate. Siebers is a good-looking ball player.
He
Hit
sure
a homer
is.
in the first.
Mm-hmm.
Went down 6-4, fielder's choice in the second. And now looking to do some damage here in the fifth. Takes first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0 to Siebers. Pretty quiet over there in the Cardinal dugout, Roy.
It sure is.
Needing a little life here to overcome that 4-0 lead. And that is a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Caleb Siebers. Game flying along. We're in the fifth. We're about an hour in. And that ball is hit deep. Could
That's
that be
gone.
number 2? I think it will be.
Yep.
Got it up in the jet stream twice today, and we've been talking about it all day. If you get it up there, it's going. Even if you don't hit it real great, Siebers didn't really make full contact with that one, but it went, and that's all that matters as another run goes up on the board for the Bulldogs.
He didn't really get the full barrel on it, you
No,
know
he
what
didn't.
I mean? But it got it up in the wind, and it was, you just knew it was gone.
Yeah, hoping our guys are seeing that you don't have to hit the ball hard today for it to leave the park.
Big day for Siebers there, 2 home run
2
day.
homers. Those are fun days when you get the 2 homer
Right.
games.
Supper's going to taste so good tonight to him.
That's right. And so Caden Craig got the first hitter on a fly ball out to right, but then led up the homer to Sieber. Is going to try to have to buckle downhill here against Milburn, as the Cardinals really can't allow any more runs right now. And that one misses, and it's 1-0.
Good pitch.
One's across the board here for Caden Craig. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 down here in the 5th. And that one's going to be over in the bean field as well. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Merrick Milburn. Roy, big game, Illini game tonight. You pumped?
Yes, sir.
Me too.
Big
Let's
game.
get to the Elite Eight. It's been a long time.
Long time, for sure.
Very excited about the game tonight.
My bracket's all done for, so that's all I've got to look forward to.
That's right. And that is strike 3 to Milburn. Only the 2nd out. I think some of the guys thought that was the 3rd out. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Trayton Vickers. Vickers is 0 for 2 on the day. Silence is just deafening out here.
It sure is.
It's
You can cut it with a knife.
Not
right
just
now.
our Cardinals not being loud, but the Bulldogs over here, quiet as can be. Nice play by Craig as he got off the mound really well on that one. Went and got the ball, didn't let it come to him. Nice job by Caden getting off the mound and retiring the 3rd out here in the 5th. But not before Mr. Sieber strikes again for another homer. That's his 2nd on the day, and that makes it 5-0. Carmi over North Clay going into the bottom half of the 5th. That's where we're at, 5-0. We'll be right back.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Pegel's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Pegel Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th. It's Carmi 5, North Clay 0. It'll be Ben Suzuki, Cody Zimdars, and then top half of the order again in Ian Jones. Well, we've been begging for runners all day, and we got them on, and then we just didn't get the job done getting them home. So let's see if we can start for the runners again. It was Ben last time kind of getting things rolling for us in our inning that we had the bases loaded. Let's see if he can do it again. Got plunked in the head. It looks like he's going to be all right, Roy. He's back up there.
He's good to go.
Squares around, takes that one for ball 2. Nice job. Get one up in the air here, Ben. Otherwise, he takes a ball, and we'll take that as well. It's 3-0 to Ben Suzuki. takes that one for the first strike of the at-bat. And now Ben should just relax, and if it's in there, stroke that thing. If not, get the first. Just misses that one. And it's quickly now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Head flew up just a little bit on that one, Roy.
Yeah, he got fooled on that pitch a little bit.
And Ben's going to head to first. He's been on first base twice today. As the no-out walk hopefully will come to haunt the Bulldogs, as this will bring up Cody Zimdars. First time up, Cody flew out to left field. Again, that was his first at-bat for the spring, so this is at-bat number 2. I imagine as the season goes on, he's going to be lifted up in that lineup and gets a little more used to playing on that leg. Cody takes first 2 pitches as balls. Does a nice job, and early it's 2-0. Cody drills that one, and that's going to be a hit. And it's easy to know what Cody's batting average is for the year. It's 1 for 2. He's hitting .500. And more importantly, though, the Cards now rallying a little bit, showing some life with runners at first and second here in the 5th. That'll be now at the top half of the order, right where we want to be. And this is Ian Jones. He's followed by Carter Walden, that is, and then Caden Craig. Time to get some runs, boys. Jones squares around. I don't think he had any intentions of bunting. I think they're taking a pitch, which is smart. It's 0-1 to Ian. Ian takes that one up high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Holloman all of a sudden struggling, falling behind hitters more than he has the entire game. Suzuki at second, Zimdars at first, nobody out. And we'll try it again. Breaking ball, and that one's popped up. Second baseman calls for it and squeezes it. It's infield fly rule anyway. Didn't even have to catch it, but you always want to. First out of the inning here in the 5th is Ian Jones, and that brings up Carter Walden. Nice spot for Carter. We all know if we can get it up in the air and you sting it just a little bit, it's going to go.
Yeah, pick a good pitch.
Good eye there. That one's up and in. It's ball 1. Coach Freck going to talk to Carter a little bit, tell him what's up. Last at bat, I think Coach Freck went down and talked to Carter as well. A couple last-minute tips.
I still think we need to mic up Coach Freck.
Yes,
just for a
hot
game
mic
or two.
on Coach Freck, at
Right.
least one game. Been talking about that for a long time, haven't we?
I know, yeah.
Walden takes that one up and in, 2-0. Cards need a run here. Let's get one. They may just fall into place after you get one. And Holloman's starting to struggle a little bit here. He walked Suzuki, fell behind Zimdars, fell behind Jones, and now fall behind Walden 3-0. Walden swinging on 3-0. And a nice play over at first. Don't really completely blame him unless coach is telling him not to swing on 3-0. I mean, you could get 3 runs in a hurry right there if you really connect on one, but otherwise he grounded out to first. That one's going to be 4-1 recorded, second out of the inning, and does advance the base runners as Suzuki runs to third and Zimdars at second. And now this is Caden Craig, a big spot for the Cardinals. What did you have Caden doing the second time up, Roy? Do you know? I don't have that down. He flew out to shortstop the first time.
Ground out, fly out.
Ground out, fly out, okay. Craig in a good spot, 2-0. Good count for something to happen right here. 2 down. Runner's going to be moving on contact. He swings and misses at that one, and it's 2-1.
Keep that head in there just a little longer.
And now Holloman has worked himself all the way back. 2's on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. If you just tuned in, the Bulldogs from Carmi got 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the fifth. And Caden hanging strong there. And we'll try it again with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Suzuki at third, Zimdars at second. Craig up to the plate with a good spot right here. And Caden hangs tight, fouls that one off. He'll try it again with two balls and 2 strikes. Don't know how many more chances we're going to have people with second and third, Roy. Need
That's
one
right
here.
Need something to happen.
Cardinals had a chance earlier, bases loaded, couldn't get it done. Hoping Caden can get a hit right here. Breaking ball, fouled off. Did we get a foul ball?
Fouled it off.
We did. I thought I heard something there. A nice job of just fighting it off by Craig.
Just spoiling those balls coming in.
Yes. Runners will be going on the swing now with 2 strikes, 2 outs. Caden get one into the jet stream over here in the left field. We got a chance. And misses inside. Runs the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Everybody going.
And misses, and Craig draws a walk. A nice at-bat there by Caden, as it was a 1-2 count. It came all the way back to draw the walk. And again, the Cardinals with the bases loaded, and this will be Trenton Ingram up. Trenton does have a hit on the day. We don't have too many hits, Roy. I don't know how many hits we have on the day, but I know Trenton has one of them.
That he does.
Big spot here, loaded up. Ball does get by the catcher, but not far enough for Suzuki to score. Runs are precious right now, so you don't want to, you don't want to take too many chances. So nice job there by Benny. Trenton way early on that one. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Infield playing normal depth, outfield playing normal depth. Here's a big spot for the Cards. Ball hit to short. Going to be routine for Siebers, as he's been making that play all day long. And the Cardinals fail to get another one on the board here in the 5th. Bases loaded twice here in the game and haven't been able to get them across. It's been a tough one that way. We still stand at the same score as the Carmi-White County Bulldogs 5, our North Clay Cardinals 0. We'll go into the top half of the 6th inning right after this. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball and Wabash Communications.
Discover a world of style and comfort for your home at Chapman's Design and Furniture. Looking for the ultimate relaxation? Don't miss our uplifting Comfort Series recliners. Sink into luxury and unwind like never before. Visit us on Main Street in Salem or call 618-548-2221. Elevate your home with Chapman's Design and Furniture, creating beautiful spaces one room at a time.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
It's been a journey, but we've made it all the way to the top half of the 6th inning. It's currently Carmi's 5. I almost gave him a 6 run. Don't want to do that. Carmi 5, North Clay 0. Caden Craig remains on the mound for our Cardinals. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Maxon O'Daniel, Hayden Sauls, and then Ty Hollinsworth. If somebody gets on, the center fielder, Cade Allen, will be up. First pitch to O'Daniel is a ball. It's 1-0. We're all the way in the 6th inning. If you just joined us, the Bulldogs put up 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the 5th, and that's where they got their 5 runs. Cardinals have yet to put somebody across the board. We've had a couple chances.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to get that big hit when needed.
Left some ducks in the pond for sure.
That's right. O'Daniel stands up there with a 2-ball and 1-strike count, and here's the 2-1. And that one just misses. It's 3-1. And there's our strike. Again, the next game for our Cardinals will be on the road at Freeburg. That is on Saturday.
Cardinals got a slew of games coming up. They're going to be pretty busy. A lot of road trips.
Yes, sir. And a no-out walk for Maxon O'Daniel. Never went the leadoff walk. O'Daniel gets it, and this will be Hayden Sauls. Going to have a courtesy runner in there for O'Daniel. Daniel's a catcher today for the Bulldogs.
That would be Mr. Funkhauser is the...
Funkhauser will be running for O'Daniel. I think that wins the name game award.
It's a great
We always
name.
try to pick out the coolest names. Right now, I think Funkhauser has the lead.
Great name.
Sauls squares around, pulls it back. I think he's taken all the way. We'll see if he squares around again. There's no way they're going to be bunting right now, 5-0 late in the game. You're not trying to advance the runner. You're trying to get a big inning again here. If he squares around, that's a telltale sign he's taking the pitch again. Throw over. A lot of times you'll make a throw over there too, just to see if he squares early. So Funkhauser over at first, throw over, and that ball is tailing a little bit there.
Had a tail on it.
Nice job there by Walden. He's telling the right fielder, Jonesy, to come back that thing up. It's coming. That thing's tailing like crazy. And I think they're just going to take a strike, which would be the smart thing to do right now. You're at the bottom of the order as well. Coach Freck's going to come on out and have a chit-chat with the entire team. Currently it's 5-0, Carmi over North Clay in the top half of the 6th inning. Back to the Illinois game. Who's your favorite Illinois player right now, Roy?
Damask.
Damask is my favorite guy as well. He's just got a unique game, right? I mean, it's not just a normal game that you see.
Very
of course, Terrence Shannon
fundamental.
Jr. is
he's
big
just
time,
a-
but
he's
I
just
just
a
like the way
monster.
Damask plays.
Right. It's fundamental basketball, nothing fancy.
Just back him down, use your pivot foot. He's good with his pivot,
He
huh?
sure is. Great footwork.
All right, Coach Freck back in the dugout. 2-0 here to Hayden Sauls. I imagine he's going to be taking a strike. Yeah, he squares around again. Again, they're not going to be bunting up 5-0. So the plan right now is to take a strike until you get one, then cut it loose. 3-0 here to Hayden Sauls.
I'm trying to figure out who's got a T-shirt on over there behind the dugout. I'm freezing up here with a hoodie.
3 balls, 1 strike here to Sauls as Caden does get that strike right there. Widener way in here. He's not going to be bunting, and if he is, I'm completely wrong then. And that is ball 4. He was not bunting on that one. 2 walks here early in the 6th inning, gets runners at first and second. And now this is a big hitter, Roy. Ty Hollinsworth. Stung the ball last time on a rope.
Up in the air, he gets a hold of it. It's bye-bye.
It is.
It's ding-dong time.
I think they're going to DH, or they're going to pinch hit for him.
He's disappointed, too.
He is.
He was so
he didn't
looking
want any
forward.
part of that.
He was so looking forward to that lefty-lefty matchup.
Yes. This looks like number 5, Roy. Who we got on the roster for number 5?
Number 5 is Mr. Spicer.
Okay, so Hollinsworth was DHing for Spicer. Now Spicer going to get the hit a little bit. He's probably appreciative of that. Coach is probably telling him, hey, we're taking a strike here. Walden way in at first base. I could potentially be wrong, but I don't believe you're up 5-0. You're not limiting yourself to an out here. Could be wrong. And he is bunting, and he does get it down. They knew more than I did. Craig comes up throwing. A nice job by Zimdars to get on over.
Yeah.
And a nice play, as that wasn't easy. A nice play there by Caden Craig, and that is going to be retired 1-3. They do get the runners over. And this is Cade Allen. Allen 1 for 2 on the day. He got a single in the second and then struck out in the 4th. Trying to get a couple more home here for Carmi-White. And he takes that one up high. It's ball 1. So runners at second and third both drew a walk. And then you had a sacrifice there by Tyson Spicer. That won't count as in that bat, as it most definitely was a sacrifice. And now we're at Cade Allen, and a nice pitch there by Caden Craig as he hits the outside corner. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 down now in the 6th. Another bunt right back to Craig. They had him at third. Caden reverse pivots and makes a tough throw to first. 1 run is going to be in. They're going to hold off on sending Sauls, as O'Daniel will score on the play. Sauls advances to third. And who we got at second, Roy? Is that Cade Allen?
That should be Allen.
Okay,
yes.
Cade Allen will reach second base on an E1. And now Cardinals in trouble with runners at second and third and only 1 out and the top of the order with Trevor Mason. Caden looked him back at third and then had to turn all the way around and rush the throw. And that's what led to the error. Coach Freck going to come out and chit-chat. We're at 6-0 now, as they did get another run there in the on the air, as Max and O'Daniel did score. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll take a quick break here to kind of regroup, as it looks like Ben Suzuki is going to be on the mound for the Cardinals. We'll be right back with our new pitcher right after this.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
All right, we're back at it. We got some changes. Roy, you got any changes for us?
Yeah, it looks like Colin Schnipper is now playing right field, and we've got Ben Suzuki now on the mound. And what else do we have here?
We have Aiden Jones, I think, moving to center. So I think the substitution will be Schnipper for Compton and Suzuki for Craig.
Got it.
We may have some subs on the Carmi end here. We'll try to catch up with that as well. Not easy over here sometimes. Either way, if you just tuned us in, the Bulldogs from Carmi have a 6-0 lead against our Cardinals. We're in the top of the 6. They did get 1 in the first, 3 in the second. They got 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. And that's 6. Cardinals have had a couple chances, bases loaded twice, and just haven't been able to punch anybody across the plate. Ben Suzuki now in pitching. Good to get Ben some reps out there.
Right.
He has thrown some this year. I haven't been able to keep up with it yet, but I know he's been on the mound a couple times for the Cardinals, which is good. If you can get as many of those sophomores as you can pitching by the time they're seniors, we know what it takes to head north, and it's a lot of pitching most of the time. All right, well, on my sheet, this is Trevor Mason.
It still is.
It still is. Thank you, Roy. I had figured by the way he swung the bat, he wasn't coming off the bench. So big opportunity here for Benny Ben. Get you an out here. Keep him right there if you can, Ben. Our new outfield is Schnipper in right, Jones in center, and still Ingram over here in left. Ben misses on that one. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. And there we go. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Suzuki evens up the count against Mason. Mason on the day, 0 for 3, did reach first base the first hit of the game on an error. And Mason fouls that one over by the Cardinal dugout. I'd mentioned to Roy on our little break there, Cardinals do have 3 errors on the day, and those errors have hurt.
That's right.
Get a big strikeout here, Ben. Ball hit between first and second. That is a single. There's 1 run in. Second run easily going to score, and the Bulldogs put up 2 more. It's 8-0. Nice job at hitting by Trevor Mason as he really went with the pitch.
Right, just stuck his bat out there.
Put it right where he needed to.
Didn't try to do too much with it.
That's a single and 2 RBIs there for Mason. Schnipper getting some early work there. Throw down. Again, I put my head down. Next thing you know, I see they're throwing. What happened there, Roy?
Just a pitch and a stolen
just a normal
base.
stolen base, huh?
Yeah, just a normal stolen base.
Up 8-0, kind of surprised, or 7-0. Is it 7 or 8?
It should be 8.
That's what I'm thinking. The scoreboard says 7. Ball hit out to right. Schnipper on the run. Going to be foul. Yeah, I have 8. And there they got it right. Now, I wish it wasn't 8-0, but they did get it right. Only one down here in the 6th. Trevor Mason at second base on the stolen base and the single. And this is Gavin Holloman. He's been the pitcher of record. And he hits that one out to right. Schnipper just right off the end of his glove. Didn't quite get it. Ball kind of wiggle-woggled as it went out there. It was kind of hit funky. Colin did a nice job of keeping it in front of him. That is going to be a base hit, I will give him. And so now you have first and third with Mason over at third and Holloman at first on back-to-back singles.
And you've got Mr. Siebers just looking for supper right now.
Sieber is looking for that third home run. And if the ball gets up, he may just get it.
Yep. Good-looking player right there.
2 home runs is quite a day. 3 home runs is probably the game of your life.
He's going for the hat trick.
Ball hit down the line, just fouled. About got Mason as he just had to dive out of the way.
Great reflexes
Sure
right
was.
there.
Sieber's just stinging the ball all day, Roy.
Mm-hmm.
One ball, 1 strike here. Again, Sieber's on the day. A homer in the first, a homer in the 5th, then grounded out in the 2nd. 2 for 3 with big homers on the day. And a nice job of Ben just going right at him as he throws another strike. It's
Right.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ben said, come hit it then.
Yeah, man.
Come get it.
And that's going to probably fall as Zimdars goes and gets it.
Look at
And he
Zimmy.
dropped it. He dropped it. He dropped it as he dove. Quite an effort by Cody.
Great play.
Runner is going to score on the play. But Cody went a long ways to even put a glove on the ball there.
Right.
Siebers with another RBI. Have yourself a day. 3 for 4.
Mm.
And the Dogs put 1 more up here in the 6th. They got a 4 spot here in the 6th. They're looking to add and maybe get 10 here. We're 9-0 currently. And they're just keep on coming because there's only 1 down. This is Merrick Milburn. Milburn on the day is 1 for 2, doubled in the first, walked into third, and struck out in the 5th. And that ball is hit deep over here. Ingram going to run it down and lands fair.
Yeah, there it is.
There's 1 run. And Siebers will stop at third as Holloman scores on the 1-out double by Merrick Milburn. And the hits just keep on coming. Now this is Trayton Vickers. The score is now 10-0. Carmi-White. And Ben misses on that one. It's 1-0. Carmi really breaks it open here in the 6th inning with a 5 spot. Still not done yet either. 1 down. Vickers takes that one for a strike. A nice job of location there by Benny. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Cardinals most definitely going to have to get a run now in the bottom of the 6th. And Benny misses on that one outside. Well, if there's something that comes out of this, at least Siebers didn't get 3 home runs on us, Roy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that one's fouled right off of Vickers' ankle. We'll try it again here with 2-2. If Vickers gets on here, Maxon O'Daniel will be up. That means they have hit around this inning.
Right.
And Carmi has just kept them coming at him. A nice job there by Ben, as that is strike 3 to Trayton Vickers. Big out for this inning now, and they have officially batted around. This will be Maxon O'Daniel. He walked already early on, led off this inning with a walk. Been a long inning, Roy.
It has been.
Seems like a while since Caden was pitching. He started off. That was this inning. So O'Daniel trying to fuel the flames here. 10-0 Carmi, and there's a nice spot by Ben. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now. And another one. Nice, Benny. It's 1-2 now. Let's go ahead and get out of this and go hit. Again, Bulldogs had base runners almost every inning. Second and third right now with 2 down. O'Daniel at the plate. And he pops that one out between right and center. That's going to fall. And there is 2 runs again that have scored. And it's become an onslaught here, Roy, in the 6th inning as the Bulldogs have put up 7 runs here in the 6th. So another hit there, O'Daniel. O'Daniel's been on twice this inning.
Funkhauser to run for him again. Let's see if we get some subs coming in to hit now.
Another 2 out the hit there by the Bulldogs. 1 in the first, 3 in the second.
Yeah,
then it looked good for a little bit. Put 2 zeros up and then 1 in the 5th and then a big old 7 spot here in the 6th. And that's going to equal your 12 runs.
Right. This is Digman that's come in now.
Digman. Thank you for that, Roy. Digman hitting for Sauls. Hayden Sauls on the day was 1 for 2. He had a double, struck out, and walked. So a nice day there by Sauls. Again, the Bulldogs batting around this inning. And Digman comes up swinging. I like that. Yeah, but it does quickly fall to 0-2. Get him right here, Ben. And that is strike 3, and that will do it for the Bulldogs in the 6th, but not before. They put up a big number in the 6th with a 7 spot, and that runs the lead up to 12. Currently, it's Carmi-White County 12, North Clay 0. We'll be back in the bottom half of the 6th. Going to have to get a couple more runs to continue the game. We'll see if the Cardinals can do it. We'll be right back.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
Clay County State Bank is the place you need to be. Clay County State Bank.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
All right, we are in the bottom half of the 6th inning. North Clay trails Carmi 12-0. The Cardinals are going to have to get at least 3 to continue into the 7th. Takes base runners to get that done, so that's what they need to be focused on. Have a new pitcher, Roy. It's Mr. Siebers there. Like you had mentioned, he may be their closer. He's coming in. We have some other changes, but not going to worry about them right now, as we have Jesse Widener at the plate, Aiden Jones, and then I believe it'll be Colin Schnipper, or it'll be the replacement. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Gavin Hasselton will be there. First pitch to Widener is low and away, and ball 1. Nice job there by Jesse. Not going to get back quickly here. He might as well take a couple, especially with a brand new pitcher. And that is what he's doing. 2-0 here to the senior third baseman for the Cardinals, Jesse Widener. Now it's quickly 3-0.
I believe that is Marvin playing second base for Carmi.
Okay. And Siebers does hit a strike on that 4th pitch. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to Jesse Widener. And now back-to-back strikes for Mr. Siebers, and runs the count full, 3-2. Swing and a miss for Widener on 3 straight strikes from Siebers. First out in the 6th is recorded with a strikeout. And this will be, I believe, Aiden Jones. I want to make sure. Roy's always better at seeing them than I am.
That is Mr. Jones.
Still Aiden, good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it should be Gavin Hasselton on deck, unless they do have a pinch hitter coming up. Siebers to Jones, just misses, and a nice job there by Aiden taking that first one for a ball. It's 1-0. Cardinals down to their last 2 outs here. Got to get things going. You want to extend the game. So Siebers falls behind Jones, just like he did against Widener. Doesn't mean the at-bat's over. He came all the way back, 3 straight strikes to Widener. Well, let's see if he can repeat that, as it's 3-0 here to Jones. Starting to cool down just a little bit.
It is.
Can't complain too much about the weather today. It's been beautiful. Four straight balls to Aiden Jones as he takes a 1-out walk to reach first base. And this is Gavin Hasselton. Gavin came in the 4th inning. And Trenton Ingram moved out to left field. Big lead over there by Jones. He's surely not going to be going anywhere. Those outs are precious.
Mm-hmm.
First pitch is fouled off by Gavin. Siebers gasses it up and also misses way high. It's 1-1. Again, next game for our Cardinals will be on the road against Freeburg Marissa on Saturday. That's quite a road trip. Throw over as Jones is back in time. Here's the 1-1 to Hasselton. Breaking ball breaks really nicely right over the plate right at the end. It's 1-2. Get you a ground ball double play. The game's over, Roy.
That's right.
Hopefully Gavin can drive one in the gap here, get a little spark going. Gavin does pop that one out to left. It's going to be pretty deep, but going to be playable. And it is over there by, I believe, Spicer. So that one will be recorded F7, circle the 2 for the 2nd out. And we are now down to our last at-bat, possibly. And this is Ben Suzuki. Currently 12-0 here as the Bulldogs have just came to town and did what they needed to do in a big way. And the first pitch to Suzuki is a strike. It's 0-1 to Ben. Ball hit out to center field, and it is caught. And that will do it as the Carmi-White County Bulldogs travel up to Louisville and really put it to the Cardinals today, as the final in this one will be 12-0 Carmi over North Clay. We will be back in a couple minutes here to go over the post-game stats and wrap this one up. Again, it's a Cardinal loss today as the Bulldogs come into town and do what they needed to do to get the 12-0 victory. We'll be right back to wrap things up right after this.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Welcome back. We are going to wrap this one up as the Carmi Bulldogs travel north, I guess northwest, and bring their hitting to town. 12-0 as the Carmi Bulldogs come up to Louisville and take the victory today. Cardinals just really didn't seem like they were a couple times there with the bases loaded. We have a chance to get a run. It felt like when we couldn't get those runs, boys felt like, from just an outsider watching, a little deflated maybe. And then just the fight wasn't quite where it needed to be. But that's baseball for you. There's going to be games like this, especially sometimes with a young team. Carmi improves to 9-0. The Cardinals dropped to 3-6.
That's a solid record, yeah.
Very solid record. They're 9-0 for a reason. Cardinals dropped to 3-6, trying to improve on that record on Saturday when they go to Freeburg and Marissa. Roy, you got some post-game stats. We'll go over those, and we'll get this wrapped up for today.
Yeah, it's tough to win ball games when you have 3 hits for the entire game. So, Ian Jones going 0 for 2 with a walk. Carter Walden going 0 for 3. Caden Craig 1 for 2 with a walk. Ingram 1 for 3 led us off there with the first hit of the game. Jesse Widener going 0 for 2. Aiden Jones 0 for 2, Evan Clifton 0 for 1, Gavin Hosselton 0 for 2, Ben Suzuki going 0 for 1, then Cody Zimdar going 1 for 2. He's batting .500 for the year, which is good, right? And then for Carmi, we got Mason that went 1 for 4, Holloman 2 for 4, and then we had Seabers with a big day for them, going 3 for 4, 2 home runs, 3 runs batted in. Milhorn going 2 for 3. Brickers 0 for 4, 1 for 3 for O'Daniel. Sauls going 1 for 2. And then we got Hollinsworth going 1 for 3, and then Allen going 1 for 3. 12 hits out of 31 at bats. So difference in the game. They put the ball in play.
They did, and when they had runners in scoring position, they got the people across.
Capitalized.
That was a big difference.
That's right.
Cardinals are still learning, still getting there. I like our chances by the end of the year when things start to smooth out. Nice return for Cody Zimdars.
Yes.
Nice to see Cody out there as he missed
Good to see him
3 or 4
walking
weeks
normal.
there
Right,
in basketball,
right.
and then has missed the first 2 or 3 weeks here of baseball season. So 1 for 2 on the day, hitting 500. Let's see if he can keep that pace up, Roy.
Yeah,
that'd be
let's
great.
hope. Yeah.
That'd be great. Next Cardinal game again on the road at Freeburg, Marissa. That'll be a Saturday. Our next televised Cardinal game here at home will be April 11th, so we still got a couple weeks before our next game, and things may have been moving by then, so we look forward to bringing you that game. But for everybody in the booth, for Roy Taylor, I'm Joshua Zink. We sure appreciate you watching us. It's nice to be back in the booth. Nice to have Cardinal baseball going on in the spring, and we will see you again on April 11th. Good night, everybody.